Since 1966, the Thanksgiving tradition lives on. One of the most exciting days in America cannot happen without your Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you to join us this season while remembering the throwbacks, turkey legs, throwdowns, touchdowns, and everything in between. Join us for the next chapter of our tradition. Because the Thanksgiving Day game can't happen without you.
Happy early Thanksgiving. What a video by Big Tex.
Woo!
Nice.
Way to go,
Nice.
Dave Kennedy. Love that. Yes, we are coming to you today with all the Thanksgiving things because tomorrow's crazy and then Thursday we got a game to play and we've got a lot to talk about it today.
We're going to play?
Yeah,
It's a game for us
You
too,
are.
man.
Stress.
It's a game for us as well.
Up because Jeff
right.
Swaim is out, so that's our new tight end right here.
Right here.
Go ahead, big
This
fella.
guy.
Thanks. No, please don't.
Kickoff, Dave.
Oh, is it
Kickoff,
kickoff
Jeff
time?
Swaim.
Okay, cool. Hey,
Game started.
it's Thanksgiving for y'all, and that's great. I love Thanksgiving, but it's about more than that for me because Thursday is the 2-year anniversary of when Dak Prescott became the daddy. He stiff-armed Dante Whitner in that 2016 win. Jerry Jones called him the daddy. Big milestone for me, favorite day. So happy Thanksgiving, but Father's Day for Dak too. Good job.
That is amazing. That is a special moment for Dak Prescott. But a very special game will be happening on Thursday. The Morgan family who lost their home in the California wildfires were able to grab their tickets for Thanksgiving game, and they will be there at AT&T Stadium. So look out for Dale Morgan and his daughter, who will have a very, very memorable Thanksgiving.
Hey, NFL officials, what gives, man? The last 3 games, Dallas opposing teams have had 300 dropbacks and no offensive holding called against our defense. I mean, come on now. We have one of the best pass rushers in the league. Somebody's holding, right? Come on, give us some love. Thanksgiving.
Man, that's usually a trail I don't go down, but you can't argue with those stats.
Yeah.
Big office, Jess.
300 snaps, dropbacks.
Speaking of 300, Got Your Number is up first. We got to break some things down for you guys with the Redskins because they look a lot different than the first time the Cowboys played them. Jess?
Well, we'll start with the biggest position, the quarterback position. Alex Smith got hurt last week, and now they insert Colt McCoy. And you see his numbers. He doesn't have a prolific stats, but the last time that he played the Cowboys, he beat them. He was 20 of 29. He passed for 299 yards. He threw an interception, but he ran for a touchdown, and the Cowboys lost that game. So while his stats aren't staggering, he's still an NFL quarterback, and we have to play him on Thursday. And he beat us last time.
He can
He
get
is.
He's got the Cowboys number as of now.
He does. And he's probably going to be looking at Jordan Reed. His tight end, they're probably going to try to get him the ball. He can go downfield. He's a big guy. He's basically a wide receiver in a tight end body, very similar to Dave Hellman over here, who will be suiting up for the Cowboys. But Jordan Reed, he's always a threat, especially against the Cowboys. You know, this season we've seen him doing more, but I'm curious to see how Colt McCoy will try to incorporate him more into the offense come Thursday.
Okay, so switching over to the defense, a guy who you didn't see the first time the Cowboys played the Redskins, Clinton Dix. I will call him Hashan by his real name because he is a grown man who does grown man things. So with the Packers, yeah, he barely missed any snaps. He didn't miss any games in 5 years, and he said he's excited for the opportunity of a lifetime to play with the Redskins because they're more of a defensive mentality team. They're third in forced fumbles in the league. He had one himself last week against the Texans. He's kind of on a tear. He was traded to the Redskins right after the Cowboys played him the first time, so you got to add him into the game plan.
I'm going to go with one of the only guys on this team that's the same from the last time. He's got a great band, too, but Zach Brown playing phenomenally for this Redskins defense. And we talked about it last time. Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne made life miserable on the Cowboys. Who benefits from that but their linebackers? 70 tackles on the year, 6 for loss. I know the ground game's been rolling for the Cowboys. The Redskins completely shut it down up in D.C. I think Zeke finished with 35 yards. Zach Brown, Mason Foster are big reasons for that. got to watch out for these guys. And if they win, he's going to want cold beer on a Friday night. I just know it. Got to do something.
Stop it right now.
Hopefully a victory Friday for the Cowboys.
Use it.
That was forced.
It's so rare from you.
It's true. You're
All right,
right.
guys, what do you say? We go down memory lane. We've already talked about the Redskins, what to expect, X's and O's wise, but what about just Thanksgiving in general? Some fave memories you have with the Cowboys.
Fave memories. And now this isn't a memory Cowboys fans are going to want to remember, but the 2014 game against the Eagles, yes, it was a bad loss for the Cowboys on the field, but off the field, it was a great memory for myself. It was the first holiday I had away from home. My family all came down to Texas. We were sitting on a pull-out couch watching this halftime show with Pitbull and Neo, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing to be at AT&T Stadium. Next year I was working for the Cowboys. So life is crazy,
Boom.
but you will always have Cowboys football on Thanksgiving.
Speak it into existence.
Look
Taylor.
at
Yeah.
her. The come up is real.
Yeah.
Look at you now.
It was a wild
Okay, I have a feeling Cowboys fans and non-Cowboys fans, if you're watching, are gonna like my memory because it's 2004 when Destiny's Child performed at halftime.
Yes,
Who
queen.
didn't love Destiny's Child?
Oh,
like
we all
I'm
did.
so
Why did you
serious
say that
right
in the
now.
past tense? I still love Destiny's
Right?
Child.
Can you ladies get back together right there?
Yeah.
Scott Purcell was just telling me, who has worked for the Cowboys since '90, that Beyonce was at Valley Ranch practicing
Oh
for
my gosh.
dance.
She was
like,
there.
This is just so cool and iconic for me. And there have been some amazing performers throughout the years. You got Selena Gomez, Carrie Underwood. Those are all my people I like. I'm sure there's other ones, but
I would die.
I love the halftime show. I really do.
Dave
More
just
of it.
turning the corner.
Megan Trainor this
I
year.
would
At Valley
die.
Ranch?
I would melt into a puddle on the floor.
Just
And Jerry
saying.
got him a fur coat,
He
didn't he?
did.
So,
He's told
oh
that
my
story
gosh,
a few times.
iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Dave.
I already mentioned it at the top of the show, but the 2016 game really stands out to me for a lot of reasons. Dak became the daddy. I already said that. But honestly, that was when I truly bought into him being the real deal as the Cowboys starting quarterback. If you remember the ins and outs of that game, Kirk Cousins was on fire. I know a lot of people don't think he's a great quarterback. He threw for 450 yards that day. He had 3 touchdowns. He was setting the world on fire. And every single time the Redskins did something, Dak had an answer for it. He led them on 2 fourth-quarter touchdown drives. Cowboys win 31-26, largely because of how calm and collected Dak was. T. Will makes that great catch. One of his best games ever, and I just remember watching that and being like, oh, this guy's pretty damn good.
Man,
Daddy.
it seems like so long ago,
I know.
but also so
It was
not.
only 2 years ago, and it feels like a million things have happened in between.
Jess, take us down memory lane.
Well, I guess I'm calling my own shot on this one. It's 2010. We're playing the Saints at home, and this was the game where I made Reggie
Who is
Bush
that?
Oh!
fumble.
Who is that?
I remember watching film, and Reggie Bush always ran with the ball so loose, and so it was a play on kickoff, a punt, and I go down and make Reggie Bush fumble, and I thought that we had this game won, but we saw what happened at the end of the game with Roy Williams, and they came back and won the game. This game was also special to me because this was the first time my entire family, brothers, mom, everyone ever got to see me play an NFL game in Cowboy Stadium.
In those uniforms.
In those uniforms.
Yeah,
my
those
entire
uniforms.
family,
That's awesome.
my
So
entire
cool.
family was there. They came down for Thanksgiving because I don't get many Thanksgivings with my family. They all came down from Jersey and watched me play. The first time they've seen me play in Cowboy Stadium.
That's pretty
Small tier, wipe it away as we go to break. When we come back, we have bold predictions. Taylor was right last week. Woo! Could she be right again with Ezekiel Elliott? Are you feeling it?
Ezekiel Elijah Elliott. Go
Uh-oh.
off, young man.
Here he goes, Wade. Throw to Beasley. Touchdown. Sacked at the 10-yard line by Tank Lawrence.
Hey Dallas Cowboys fans, I'm Danny Strack at the AT&T Media Center. Everyone has a special tradition they love about Thanksgiving, and for the Cowboys, it's playing on the holiday. The Cowboys' all-time record on Thanksgiving are 30-19-1. The Cowboys are taking on the Redskins for the top spot in the division. This will be the 9th time the Redskins and the Cowboys will face off on Thanksgiving, and the Cowboys are leading 7-1. Coming up, the Cover 4 crew will talk about what they are most thankful for with the Cowboys. Stay tuned.
Man, you cheating, Jalen. I need these big boys right here. Me. Come on. Don't let me forget we got to get one of these big bonuses. Oh, I get it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up.
That was 2 minutes? Woo!
Just a little supermarket sweep action for you.
Yeah.
David was supposed to host that, but he bailed.
Okay. Actually, way to bring that up, Linz, because that was like the day after we got back from Philly at 5 a.m.
Okay.
True.
And I was
fair.
like, no, thank you. And the players who actually played football were
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure, why not?
After they served Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm weak, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
But you are thankful
I am
for
very
something.
thankful,
And we're
yes.
all going to give one thing we're thankful for today on Cover 4. Promise you it's going to be good because Jesse is starting off.
I'm thankful for Will McClay. Listen, you watch this football team now, all the players that you see, Leighton Vander Esch and Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott and Zach Martin and Tyron Smith, all of these guys, yes, we understand Jerry Jones is the biggest daddy and he makes all of the decisions, but Will McClay shops for all the groceries. He brings all the ingredients for the daddy to make dinner, and Jerry Jones signs them all. So I'm so thankful for Will McClay and that they have allowed him to be more integral part in this team building. He has brought a lot of top-notch players here, and this team will be in good hands for years to come with Will McClay in the scouting department.
Son baby making us
I know. He's going to die being in that slow-mo footage.
I know. So extra right there, Will. Mine is extra. I don't even have any video to show you guys because what you don't see on Thanksgiving is everyone here behind the scenes, everyone up in the press box who goes to the games. But I'm just thankful for my Cowboys family because a lot of you guys get to stay home and eat turkey and hang out with your families all day. And we got to get in our cars and drive to work. We get to do that. Okay, we get to do that. But it really is amazing. All the people behind the scenes, you don't get to see it all. Dave, stop making fun of me. This is my moment. I'm thankful for my colleagues.
Yeah.
We love you,
They pay you to say
Lindsay.
that?
I have thousands of dollars for
That's
saying
so
that.
nice. No, that was really sweet. You're right. Well, Jesse already brought it up. Will McClay, shopping for groceries, bringing good players to this team. I brought him up yesterday. I'm going to keep bringing him up. I'm thankful for DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yay.
He's a pretty good football player. He's the highlight of this defense. No disrespect to Leighton Vander Esch or anybody else, but second straight year, I'm going to go ahead and call it. He's going to have double-digit sacks. He is headed for a big payday. On top of that, fantastic leader, locker room guy, hilarious, says all kinds of wild stuff during the week. His social media is on point.
Yes.
He is everything you want in a star football player. Will McClay helped bring him here. I am looking forward to having him here for many more things.
Yes, many more. You guys
Shouts out
hear
to you.
that? Many
Shouts out to
more.
you.
Hey,
I'm thankful for where he came from, and that is Boise State University. Yes, I'm very thankful for Boise State University for supplying us with people like DeMarcus Lawrence, Tyrone Crawford, Leighton Vander Esch, soon to be Cedric Wilson, but we got Kellen Moore as the quarterback coach. And yes, throw it up, Tank, because Boise State produced this talent, brought it here to be so. They have a blue field out there. I find no coincidence in that.
I
Good
see no
point. I never
lies.
thought about
See
that.
no lies.
All
All right.
guys ready for bold predictions?
Do it.
Oh.
do it.
Do it.
Am I ever, Linz?
Out of bounds. Here we go. Taylor Stern, you just get to go first because you've been #winning for a few weeks now.
Winning. Now, Ezekiel Elijah Elliott, I'm looking at you. I'm talking to you right now.
She hates when I talk to the players.
But I'm going to do it when I'm going to call something so bold that Ezekiel Elliott will have back-to-back 150-yard games. Now, in the past meetup with the Redskins earlier this season, he only had 33 yards. I don't think that's going to be the same this year because of the fact that we're going to see Xavier Suafilo out there. We have Mark Colombo out there and Amari Cooper setting him up for his big Thanksgiving feast.
Thanks for setting me up for my big feast on my out-of-bounds
Here for you.
prediction.
I'm here for you.
With Amari Cooper. Jesse said it earlier this week. Amari has gotten more and more and more involved, little by little, as the weeks have gone on here. But you know what? Thanksgiving, all bets are off. 100-yard game. 2 touchdowns. Boom. Like tutties. Tutties are involved with Amari Cooper. He's not just piecing together drives. He is capping off these drives with a huge 100-yard game, giving Cowboys fans what they want on Thanksgiving Day, sending Washington back home, behind the Cowboys in this NFC East race.
That would be fun.
What does he say? He's here to eat?
I'm about to
He
say.
said, "I'm here to eat."
He's here to
I'm
eat.
here to eat. And so, but I got some guys who are going to eat as well, and that is the defensive backs or the defensive players. Oh, but Leighton Vander Esch, he has 2 interceptions in 2 weeks now. So I'm predicting 2 interceptions for the Cowboys defense, and one of those being a pick six. A new quarterback. They haven't had this guy all year long, Colt McCoy. He has a tendency to throw one to you, maybe 2 to you, and take one back to the end zone for a touchdown. So I'm looking for the defense to be ball hawks and ball hungry on Thanksgiving. Take one back to the house.
So a total of 3 interceptions, 1 pick six, or just 3 total?
Yeah, there we go.
Three picks, one of them going to the house.
There we go.
I'll take that, Jess, because if you're right, that means I'm going to be right, because I feel the exact same way. You got a backup quarterback coming in here. You got a makeshift offensive line, even more banged up than it was the first time these two teams played. I think Cowboys get 3 takeaways in this game. I don't care if they're picks. I don't care if they're strip sacks, whatever. You got Tank and those guys coming after Colt McCoy. Jeff Heath dropped a pick last week. Maybe he hangs on to it this time. Maybe Leighton Vander Esch continues his role. I don't really care, but playing at home against an offense this banged up, I think they can get 3 takeaways.
This ain't the same defense Colt McCoy saw.
No.
a
Oh, my
couple
God.
Get ready, big
Jeremy
fella.
Mincy, where are you?
Well, shouts out to a little throwback there. Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving. I know it's only Tuesday, but this will take you all the way to Thursday. Let's go to OT, Jess.
Well, for me in my OT, this Cowboy season has kind of been one of those crazy seasons. Just 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were saying this team was done. And now, this Thursday, they're playing for sole possession of first place. I know it's crazy, I know it's fun, but these are your Dallas Cowboys.
All right, for my OT, I want to give a big shout out to my sister who's here. You can come over here, little Alex.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, she's making an appearance.
This is my sister who came all the way from Nashville, Tennessee to be here today. So
Football is family.
follow her,
Football is family.
Alex Stern. Thank you.
And then she ran in front of my one shot. We got a lot to teach her about TV, but that's okay. Honestly, I've been on the DeMarcus Lawrence train all week. I'm going to do it one more time and just wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Whoa,
And
David.
hope
No, you
that
didn't.
it translates to the football field
Give
on
tanks.
Thursday.
I have nothing
Happy
to say
Thanksgiving,
about these
everybody.
folks except we can't wait to see you guys on Thursday. All of your action right here, pre and post game. Just tune in. It's gonna
Sweet
be a
the
good one.
turkey
Happy
leg.
Thanksgiving.
Friday show.